On February 15, 2024, in the South Los Angeles area, police pursued a stolen Hyundai linked to a grand theft auto suspect. Throughout the chase, the vehicle sped through crowded streets, swerved across lanes, ran red lights, and came close to causing several accidents.
Jump out of that vehicle.
It's incredible this car's been able to be maneuvered like this.
Bits and pieces are still falling off that vehicle right now, too. So I wonder how that the tire blew. Maybe it was that limb that he hit, but he seemed to be having some maneuverability issues prior to that, but we don't have any information that says he was hit by a spike strip or anything, or maybe it's just his erratic behavior, the way he's driving, and maybe a pinch flat or something like that. Nevertheless, this can't go on for much longer.
It might have even been a blowout. The way he's been flying over some of these speed bumps and other surface streets, it very well could have been. Here you go. Coming to a full stop here, 66th and Long Street.
At the intersection of 66th Street and Long Street, the suspect stopped, and two accomplices got out of the vehicle. They even attempted to carjack passing vehicles and recklessly tried to open parked cars. When unsuccessful, they fled on foot, scattering through the residential neighborhood.
They're looking for another car.
Right.
They're looking for another car to jump.
Yeah, they're not going to get very far.
They're not in the best of shape either, so hopefully they'll just get tired and worn out, because if you look at that, they're already slowing down a bit. And
slowing down, running out of steam.
Yeah.
The trick will be if that sheriff unit can call LAPD units or Inglewood police into this area fast enough, because otherwise these two will eventually either find a hiding spot or jack another vehicle. So we'll see here as they come behind this tree. We will come around and see if they are continuing the run or if they are going to hide out there. They are on the corner of Gay Street and 66th Street. Two people.
To your left.
There we are.
To your left. There they are.
Yeah, they're
nonchalantly walking down the street now.
Yeah, I can tell you, LA County Sheriff does have good eyes on these two. It's just a matter of triangulating those ground units into this area and taking them into custody. But with other parked cars there, you saw them trying, the minute they jumped out, they started trying to see if they could find an unlocked vehicle, and now they may be even looking to jump into some private property.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
This is a good example of why you always want to keep your doors locked and your fences locked, because you just,
look at that, all smiles too.
Wow.
Did you just see somebody coming down the road? He's running the other way suddenly.
Maybe. Yep, there they go.
There it is.
It's going to be a foot pursuit here.
The helicopter and county deputies closed in on each suspect. One female suspect quickly surrendered upon seeing a patrol car.
They are going to hold there, and now the driver is in foot pursuit with those sheriff's deputies traveling southbound on Gay Street. He may have even tucked away somewhere. I don't see him. There
he is.
There he is. He's got him. He's got him. There he is. That will do it.
Meanwhile, the driver fled stubbornly, forcing officers to draw their weapons and deploy a taser after he continued resisting and refused to lie down.
In 2 seconds, if he doesn't start, look at this, hands and arms down, still walking around. This is trouble.
Wow.
He's got the taser squarely aimed at him. Now it looks like he may be thrown out here. That deputy doing a great job. That's exactly the right thing to do there, because that was, I was just going to mention, you're going to see a taser show up here, and sure enough, he's now got him at gunpoint, and they are calling more units, more backup units into the area here, but he's going to be placed under arrest here.
Both suspects were ultimately taken into custody safely. Fortunately, despite several near collisions at busy intersections, no civilians were injured. The incident highlights that a reckless criminal act not only destroys the offender's future, but also endangers the entire community.
Thankfully, people were paying attention and slammed on the brakes, including the bus, and they weren't looking at their phone or something like that.
On the afternoon of September 15, 2021, in Santa Ana, California, police spotted a vehicle suspected of being stolen and ordered it to stop. Instead of complying, the driver sped away, sparking a dangerous chase through multiple rail crossings, highways, and crowded neighborhoods, putting local residents' safety at risk.
Do it because, you know, anyways, but we're here, we're listening. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Here we go, coming back around, might be getting back on the freeway. He's definitely northbound on, he's back on the freeway, back on the 5 freeway northbound, getting on the Golden State. No, he's not. Now he's, okay, he's not getting on the freeway, but he's on, he's paralleling. He's out that way, Ange. Okay, got him. Oh, intersection, busy intersection, solid red. That's right, Marlene. You know what? Mostly on the freeway, and you have to really kind of put into play here that this is that helicopter, beautiful shot by Justin right there. That's California Highway Patrol, and the other one is actually Orange County. It was an Orange County Sheriff ship. Now this comes all the way from the Santa Ana area, was on the freeways for some time, making another sharp turn there. I'm giving out these calls more for our pilot Angie as well, so that we can keep an eye on it. We are up pretty high because of the stacking of other law enforcement, but it looks like something's up with the car now all of a sudden, starting to slow down. All the way from Orange County Sheriff's Department, Orange County Sheriff, Santa Ana PD, they're not giving it up though. California Highway Patrol, they basically said, we will take it over, pulling into a park right now. This is the first time we saw this person kind of put themselves in a position where they might not be able to get out. Very dangerous. This guy's been driving very, very quickly, and now in a park area. I'm concerned that possibly somebody's going to be out maybe with their children, or just enjoying the park, and then something might happen right here. But right now you can see Santa Ana PD really starting to move up on that vehicle. The one, there we go. That's what I was worried about. That is really what I was worried about. People not expecting that, and nobody would be expecting that in the park this afternoon, driving through that park area on those bike path or walking areas.
The vehicle sped through several streets and headed into the Atwater Village area, where 5 suspects suddenly jumped out of the car. After abandoning the stolen vehicle, the suspects scattered, hiding through a park and along the riverbank in an attempt to escape. Police units pursued them closely, giving the suspects no chance to get away.
Oh, look at that. Doors pop open, 2 people jumping out. We know that there was somebody in that back seat as well. This is also really dangerous because he's making all these weird turns, and you can see the number of officers that came with them up from the Orange County area. Now the car off on its own. They're probably going to be chasing those 2 suspects. Don't know if any of those officers from Santa Ana are going to try to chase this guy down. Doors open, he's out running, so everybody's out of the car. The car's just rolling free. This is all coming to an end out here, the Atwater Village area. You can see officers from Santa Ana PD, a number of them, 3 suspects. That might be one of the reasons why they had so many officers here. Right now, though, it seems to be a foot chase, and it seems like these suspects scattered. We're going to try to get a handle on who's in custody and who's not. Marla? In the Atwater Village area, it's right off of the major, is going to be San Fernando Road. But again, we're just trying to get the actual name of that park right now. I can tell you out the window, all those officers are busy, but it does look like the driver, that's the one they really wanted to get their hands on. In the water, apparently there is one of the other suspects, so we're going to move there right now, Marla. As soon as we get the name of that park, we'll hand it out. Suspect just jumped in the water. He's going across. Yeah, there you go. That's an officer. All right, that's an officer then that's actually going, just went into the LA River right there, making his way, searching for that other suspect. Now clearly they're talking to the officers in the helicopter that's overhead. Now that's going to be the Orange County Sheriff's helicopter, and they're giving them directions on where to go. But it gives you an idea how desperate these guys must have been, Marla. That is quite a run, and then to jump into that river, and of course these officers doing the same thing, pursuing that suspect. Crazy, just crazy stuff going on out here. There we go. Well, anybody that was watching some of that, I'm looking at some of the comments. I guess, the honest truth is that, Orange County, difficult to hear, especially for us LA folks. We did get the intercept out here. We did get some of that chase. I don't know if they'll be playing. I don't know how it works, if you guys can actually rewind it on the internet and actually see some of that chase. It was really crazy. A lot of, so now we do know 3 in custody right now, 3 in custody. It did make its way through some of those neighborhoods out here. Definitely an area where he must have known some people. There was actually somebody hanging out the window and yelling at some folks as he made his way through that neighborhood. So clearly that this was a destination. It was a destination pursuit, as it would be. The kind of destination vacations. This was a destination pursuit. If his idea was to bail out here in the park, that's good for him. That was a good try. All 3 are in custody. Some of those officers probably a little bit winded. I can just imagine it's almost like a triathlon. Instead of the bike, you're doing the crazy driving, then you get out, you're doing some running, some jumping over some stuff, and then a little bit of water. It must have been quite a task for those officers, but 3 in custody. But with the folks on the internet right now, I just kind of have to wonder. We can replay some of that chase. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and there you go. They got the suspect doing the perp walk through the LA River. Someday, steelhead trout will return. Ooh, there you go. We got get a little bit of an extra wash there. Steelhead trout will make their way back to the back to this river. Maybe he slipped on a steelhead trout. Maybe that's what just happened right there. But at any rate, these officers having the difficult task of getting a very cooperative suspect. Oops, back into the water you go, buddy. Out of the river right there. Probably not some of their finer moments, but definitely something to watch this afternoon for sure. The suspect being...
In the end, all 5 suspects were safely apprehended, with no casualties despite their attempts to flee through gates, parks, and waterways. This incident serves as a warning that even a seemingly minor crime, such as car theft, can escalate into a potential disaster when combined with reckless behavior.